So, a leaked government document just surfaced proposing HBR as America's secret weapon against crypto threats. ETF approval odds have hit 90%. Target price? We're talking about a mind-blowing 123% rally. And I'm about to show you why this could be the biggest crypto story of 2025 that nobody's talking about. But first, you really need to see these charts. HBAR is sitting at about 21.4 cents right now, and honestly, the technicals are absolutely screaming. We've got a textbook bullish pennant formation on the weekly chart that looks just like a coiled spring ready to explode. Take a look at this setup. Converging trendlines are creating a perfect pressure cooker between resistance at 29.2 cents and support holding strong at 18.7 cents. The parabolic SAR indicator is backing up the bulls, and price action is desperately trying to hold above that crucial 21-cent level. This isn't just random market noise, folks. This is institutional-grade technical analysis playing out in real time. The pattern suggests we could see a breakout toward 40 cents. That's exactly where the 123% rally calculation comes from. But timing is everything, and there's something even bigger brewing behind the scenes. Because while retail traders are focused on these charts, institutions are making moves that could change everything for HBAR forever. Bloomberg terminal data just dropped something that should have every crypto investor paying attention. Grayscale and Canary's HBAR ETF applications now have a 90% approval probability. 90%. The SEC's final decision date, November 11, 2025. Mark that date because it could be the day HBAR joins the institutional big leagues alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. But why should you care about ETF approval? Simple. It's the gateway drug for institutional capital. When Bitcoin got its ETF approval, we saw massive inflows that drove price discovery to new levels. Ethereum followed the same playbook. Now, HBAR could be next in line. Think about it. Pension funds, hedge funds, and family offices that couldn't touch crypto directly suddenly get a regulated vehicle to gain HBAR exposure. We're talking about trillions of dollars in institutional assets that could flow into this market. The regulatory green light doesn't just bring money, it brings legitimacy. And legitimacy in crypto is worth its weight in digital gold. But while everyone's focused on the ETF story, there's an even bigger narrative developing that honestly sounds like it came straight out of a Tom Clancy novel. A mysterious document called the Gold Paper just appeared on the SEC's website, and it reads like a crypto thriller. The title alone will blow your mind. Making America Greater with Post-Blockchain Collateral HBAR as a Pro-Dollar Asset. This isn't your typical regulatory filing. This is a full-blown strategy proposal to weaponize HBAR for U.S. national security. The document outlines how offshore stablecoins like Justin Sun's USDD are allegedly bleeding capital away from U.S. treasuries, threatening dollar dominance. Their solution? Create a U.S.-controlled, auditable collateral framework using HBAR's quantum-resistant HEDERA network. So, the proposed HBAR in American Homes initiative honestly sounds like something straight out of a dystopian future. The idea is to encourage every household to accumulate HBAR as a so-called pro-dollar collateral layer. Basically, each wallet becomes a vote of strength for monetary security. But, it gets even crazier. They're actually proposing a Federal Reserve HBAR reserve and lending facility where the Fed would custody HBAR and issue loans in the token. Just imagine, borrowing 100,000 HBAR from the government and having to repay 120,000 using crypto for things like infrastructure, housing, and innovation projects. Now, why HBAR specifically? Well, the document really praises its energy-efficient consensus mechanism, deterministic fees that are apparently perfect for government loans, and this quantum-resistant design that's aligned with something called Parcel 19 mathematics, which is supposedly some cryptic 2025 military crypto discovery. So, all of this positions HBAR not just as another altcoin, but really as a pillar for maintaining dollar supremacy in the digital age. Now, before you start filling your bags, there's a catch. AI analysis suggests this might not be an official SEC release, but actually a user-submitted comment from a group called Web3 Vets. No named authors, no formal government endorsement. The crypto community is, well, split down the middle. Twitter users like Marco H. are sharing it like gospel, while skeptics are calling it elaborate fan fiction. The document lacks the usual bureaucratic fingerprints you'd expect from real government proposals. But the timing is suspicious. The dollar's reserve status has dropped to 58%. Fed Chair Powell faced dismissal rumors causing a 1.2% currency drop in July 2025, and institutional crypto adoption is accelerating faster than ever. Whether this gold paper is legitimate government strategy or, sophisticated social engineering doesn't matter for one crucial reason: the ideas it contains are already happening in boardrooms across Washington and Wall Street. Multiple catalysts are aligning for HBAR, kind of like planets during a solar eclipse. Technical analysis shows a bullish pennant breakout potential, and ETF approval odds have hit 90% with institutional backing. And whether it's real or just speculative, the gold paper represents a growing recognition that governments need blockchain solutions for monetary policy. HBAR's unique positioning becomes clear when you connect the dots. Quantum-resistant technology isn't just marketing speak, it's national security infrastructure. And, energy-efficient consensus isn't just environmental virtue signaling, it's actually an operational necessity for government-scale deployment. The Federal Reserve is already exploring central bank digital currencies. The Treasury Department is studying stablecoin regulations. And now we have proposals, real or speculative, for integrating specific cryptocurrencies into federal monetary systems. If even 10% of the gold paper's vision materializes, HBAR could transition from speculative altcoin to strategic national asset. That's not just a 123% rally, that's generational wealth territory. The convergence of technical breakout potential, institutional ETF approval, and government integration proposals creates a perfect storm scenario that crypto markets haven't seen since Bitcoin's early days. HBAR sits at a crossroads that could define its trajectory for the next decade. Technical patterns suggest explosive upside potential. Institutional gatekeepers are opening doors through ETF approval, and government strategists, official or otherwise, are proposing integration into national monetary infrastructure. The 123% rally target isn't just hopeful speculation. It's mathematical probability based on technical resistance levels and historical institutional adoption patterns. But the real opportunity might be far bigger than any single price prediction. November 11, 2025, marks the ETF decision deadline. Government responses to the gold paper proposals could emerge any day now. And, technical breakout patterns don't really wait for perfect timing. Whether you're a technical analyst, institutional investor, or government policy enthusiast, HBAR deserves serious attention right now. The confluences just don't align like this very often in crypto markets. Just remember, in a space this volatile, position sizing and risk management matter way more than price predictions. Do your own research, understand the risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Subscribe for more deep dive crypto analysis, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment with your HBAR price predictions. The next few months could be wild. Disclaimer: this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and should not be considered financial advice. Cryptocurrency investments are highly speculative and volatile. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Always conduct your own research and consider consulting with a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The presenter may hold positions in discussed cryptocurrencies.